Hey, yo, what's up, baby? Welcome back. Good to see you guys. I'm letting people kind of gather in here. I literally just jumped on and got it set up. I haven't even had a second to even look at the freaking Twitter, which we'll go over together. But guys, welcome. It's great to hear you. Great to see you. I appreciate you being here. Your boy finally got that haircut. You feel me? Your boy finally got that haircut. How's my Huddle Gang doing? I missed you guys. I promise you I wasn't going to leave you, okay? Y'all know my thing. Family first, baby. Family first. Got a new baby. 2 babies now. Man. It was quite an adventure. July 10th, Sydney. Sydney on July 10th is now here. 2 girls. I'm outnumbered. Guys. I'm outnumbered. What am I supposed to do? Somebody give me some props, man. But I mean, honestly, I should have stayed away, man. I ain't gonna lie. I should have stayed away. Solana, my friends. Solana runs to 192 and I'm gone. I mean, what? I mean, this deserves. We've been gone for a minute, but this Solana chart deserves a little bit of.
Who's your daddy?
I mean, come on. Am I auto-tuned? I'm auto-tuned. That's funny. My daughter definitely messed that up. It should be good now. I like with auto-tune, he said. That's so funny. My daughter messed with that. I have just a little panel here that I can change like the keys and stuff. But my goodness, 100 and what was the high again? Dang, 193, man. Better off when I'm gone, right? And remember, I hope it was embedded in your heads on Solana. I hope it was embedded for the 136 buys, below 136, anywhere in the 136, guys. We just clapped that price. Clapped it. But it's good to be back, guys. I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to stream when I can, right? The times can differ, but it'll slowly get back to schedule. But I appreciate you all being here, like always, my friends. It's awesome to be back. I got to remember how to do this thing, right? So, yeah, 121.01. Yeah, kill me. It's all good, though. Trust me, I picked some up. Remember, we bought some at 140. And then we picked some more up at, like, back when I retagged 136, if you don't recall. But, man, happy Olympics. Guys, got a lot to talk about. There's a lot that happened. We got the Olympics that happened. We met Donald Trump this past weekend at Bitcoin 2024. That was pretty insane. Can't get better than that. I mean, that was nuts. Opportunity presented itself. Bitcoin dead? Yeah, I don't know where you've been, pal. Bitcoin's well alive. And has been for some time now. Bitcoin's doing very well. Yeah, crazy. We can talk about that a little bit. All right, the other thing is, I looked up the energy drink I've been drinking. You've seen me drink on here. I'm pretty much killing myself drinking that, right? A lot of you said that. So I looked up ones that, were somewhat good for you. This took like 3 weeks to even get in. But this one apparently is pretty good for you. Caffeine nonetheless isn't the best for you. But literally this thing they make those off-brand sodas that make it, or whatever, that make it, they're better if you drink a lot of soda. But literally, the ingredients, there's like 6 of them, and none of them are like some crazy names that are going to kill you in 10 years, So we'll see how it is. It's probably terrible. Honestly, it's probably terrible. Yo, Dan, what's up, man? BK's here as well. BK also met Trump. 50K, anything for clicks? We're going to try it for the first time here on stock market is dead, though. Guys, it's FOMC week. We've been extended for all-time highs forever, right? We've been extended on all-time highs forever. I don't even know how to type anymore. Like, if you look at SPY, look at the weekly chart on SPY. Why are we, dollar to Bitcoin, dude. How you doing, man? Appreciate you being here. Guys, if you're at Bitcoin 2024 and you saw the LuxAlgo chart, let me know. But when should we long, he said? Long which? Getting sponsorship for that drink? No. I'm about to taste it. We'll see how bad it is. If you know this company, then let me know. Maybe we can get a sponsorship. But we'll see. the only reason I want to try this one is because the only one, you guys seen how many I've drank on stream. I'm pretty much killing myself with all the other ones I've been drinking. This is the only one that doesn't give me a bunch of garbage. So here we go. All right, well, that does taste like it doesn't have anything in it. That's for sure. Not the best. But for me, I don't really care. Honestly, you literally would just drink the energy drinks for the energy. So we're dialed. We're ready to get rocking. Ready to get rocking and rolling. Man, how do we do this? Let's go. Dan, what'd you say? Nah, I hate you, BK. BK, yeah, BK. Honestly, he's not wrong. Like the first thing Donald Trump said was, first thing he said, from what I heard, it could have been deceiving, because I was like, struck because I was shaking a previous president's hand. Never been a president in my life, but he pretty much said, XRP is garbage. Don't buy that. I mean, that's what he told me, at least when I looked at him. I mean, he might have just said, "Nice to meet you," but from what I heard, "Nice to meet you" translated into XRP is complete garbage. Okay, lots to go over. Hook me up with that LuxAlgo Pro. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, guys. Merch is in too, so I'll be giving you guys a link for the merch at some point to our Huddle Gang members. We're gonna set something up for you guys wanting to test it out, but we definitely have to print more. But merch is in. Let's get it. No, he didn't know what XRP was. Good Lord, that's horrible. No, that's fine. I'll get used to it. Same thing I thought with Diet Coke, and I liked it eventually. Okay. I mean, there's just so much, man. I can't even. I'm gonna go back to our report for this week. Here you go. We had a big week. We had consumer confidence today, guys. I mean, look at the ES, right? ES just got obliterated. It's actually, whoa, BK. Why is ES back up? Well, never mind. It is, it's kind of regained half of what it lost, a little bit. Maybe not exactly half, but a decent, close to it. So not too shabby. Give me 1 second here, guys. Hold on. 1 second. All right. Sorry, I gotta double check something. Where's the Discord? There it is. But man, absolute nuts. The market sold off today. Zero confidence, and the this is the U.S. market though. The crypto market is doing okay. We have tomorrow ADP employment change. Just the change. We have ADP on Friday. Usually it comes on Friday. No, but we have FOMC tomorrow. Okay, so pretty much this morning. Let me see here. All right. Are you the guys who writes the algos? Yes. This is LuxAlgo. This is us. Welcome. This guy said, do you think XRP is going to be worth more in the future? It's hard to say, my friend. It's hard to say. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of XRP. All right, ADP farm change tomorrow, 8:15. We got PMI at 9:45. I mean, guys, Chicago PMI at 9:45. Tomorrow's so heavy, I wouldn't even look. If you're trading stocks, I wouldn't look at the market. We got 2 p.m. interest rate decision, and then obviously the chairman's going to speak tomorrow. BK, what are we at on probability of a rate cut? I mean, we've been pressured to have one, but I don't even think I think they said the first one was going to be in September, right? I think we're still not cutting, not in July. And then we have the Bank of Europe interest rate decision, 8:30 a.m. on Thursday. That might set a sentiment for the rest of the day. 99% no cut till September. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. So, we have the PMI 945 and ISM PMI at 10 a.m. on Thursday. And then jobs report at 8:30 as well for July. We'll see. That's on Friday. So heavy news week again. Tomorrow, I honestly wouldn't even trade it. It's up to you, though, if you want to trade. Man, recently I've just been swinging stuff, and it's way better. Way better. What do you think of gold futures? We're going to be covering gold and everything you can imagine here in just a minute, I promise. All right? But for now, man, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the craziest thing about Bitcoin is we had that crazy rally up to 70K. Literally tags it to the dollar, right? Tags it to the dollar here on Coinbase. Comes back down to retest 65,500 today. Pretty much, it's seeming it's coming from the fear of the U.S. government sending that $2 billion of Bitcoin to the new wallet address. Pretty much coming from the Silk Road, whatever it's called. I can't even speak. But again, coming from the Silk Road thing that happened. But man, I gotta use this streaming thing again. But yeah, just be on the lookout. People fearing of selling that. Obviously, again, it's $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. There's a bunch of rumors about it being like, you know, Kamala and Joe's like thing against Bitcoin and all that crap with the U.S. side. And I don't know. It's just, you can't believe anything on the internet these days. I have no idea what it could be. With them, you know, trying to, because Trump was at the Bitcoin event this past weekend. I mean, there's just so much politics involved in it as well. So just a little bit of fear happening. But again, we're at 65K, guys. The last time we were on stream, if you guys don't recall, we were like below 60. We were under 60, right? We were under 60. Markets are cooked. That's a lie, but okay. But for now, man, we're just hovering, man. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about where the price has been. It's been back and forth for a while. This has had now nearly three green weeks. A week before that, remember, 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, 12% run on Bitcoin. Absolute monster. Last week, touching that 70K mark. Or sorry, beginning of this week, but almost the end of last week closed really nicely. So Bitcoin's honestly just where it was. I'm so glad it hasn't really moved anything. The only other one that's done so well was Solana, and man, kudos once again to you guys that have been in Solana with me from the low 120s, the 136.5 level, all coming from those weekly charts. I mean, absolutely been killing these levels on Solana, man. You guys know this past weekend, guys, everybody that I talked to that was a part of the Bitcoin conference, their top holdings were pretty much Solana and Bitcoin. Like, it gratified yet again my overall analysis on why I think Solana is such a good coin to own. I mean, the value of it, anybody's going to buy at this value based on what it's being used for already. It's just incredible. And, you know, a lot of people this weekend were telling me the same thing. It's like they just love Solana as much as we do. I mean, obviously, a lot of them are, you know, they're not big. Like, some of them trade a lot of meme coins. A lot of them don't. Big Bitcoin people, but they're, you know, people had good things to say about Solana besides the meme coin thing, like we talked about here on stream a million times. But that 136.5 level is money. The 174.37 level is money. It keeps continuing to hold on Solana here, and you know, I'm looking for the 200. I mean, we got real close there. We got really close. We're gonna get into some others here in just a minute, guys. I promise. But the first taste of this is pretty good. The aftertaste is complete garbage. But nonetheless, Solana's still holding that 174.37 weekly level that we absolutely loved. So great job if you were a part of that today. Or a part of that over the past, you know, few weeks that have been gone. Ethereum was the other one. Where's the ETH going on at? Where's my ETH? Pull it up on here. Ethereum, guess what? Ethereum ETF started trading, right? We came off, right? You know, when did they start trading? I gotta pull up those ticker symbols again. We had them up. BK, can you link me? Do you have the tweet of the ticker symbols for Ethereum? Please, I want to look at those ETFs. But went up and touched that 35.25 level. Like, guys, I told you that was going to be significant at some point, right? All it came from, that 35.25 level, was that weekly rejection there. Again, back in 2022, weekly rejection. Always mark those weekly open close highs. You never know when it's going to be respected, right? The weekly open close can be as easy as that. Beautifully rejected there on Ethereum. But overall, sorry, I updated my price action concepts indicators. 1 second. Overall, Ethereum rejecting that and still holding the 3K level. Happy, super happy about it. There's BK with the links. I appreciate you. Here you go. So, yeah, these were started trading on what day? Okay, you got them all there. This was the 19th. All right, cool. Yeah, I've been out of the loop for a while. We got ETH. I mean, how original? ETH, grayscale. Come on. Easy ET. ETH, CETH. Yeah, we had a lot of them. What's majority volume right now? Is it going to be just straight up ETH? So how do you even look that up? Here, Ether. This is Ether. Ether was whose? Ether's iShares. Yeah, there it is. The BlackRock one, the one we want. Ether. All right, Ether. There you go. 24 bucks. I mean, iBit. What is that trading at now? iBit trading at 37. It's quite interesting, man. It's so weird to see these ETFs start trading on the actual stock exchange, because we've been in and out of like crypto and different exchanges getting closed down like over the years, and just like the sure like speculative case of just crypto. Like, it's just absolutely nuts that now there are traded ETFs on the actual U.S. stock exchange. I mean, you can't get better than that, guys. Can't get better than that. Gotta absolutely love it. I don't think we had rumors on call options on options on something, right? On binary options on one of these. I can't remember which one it was. Was that a thing? But I can't remember. But absolutely insane to see yet again more of crypto. None. But there was rumors on something correlated. I don't know what it was. It'd be nice. It'd be so cool to be able to trade binary options on any of BlackRock's ones, but that's not a big deal. These are worth, 25 bucks, so you could still day trade them if you want, or you just swing trade them, makes decent percentage. Supposed to copy obviously close enough to what you see in the whatever against Ethereum the same. So I get used to the streaming thing again. Okay, gold, man. Let's go back. Let's just get to the charting, honestly. Let's get to the charting point. I'm just going through them. Guys, today as well, we're going to be doing an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, we're not going to do Bitcoin predictions at the moment, just because it's our first stream back. I think we're just going to chill today. 3 million stats. All right, but here's your gold spot, man. Gold literally hasn't done anything. Wow, what a shocker. Gold doesn't do jack squat when I'm gone. What a shocker. Nonetheless, y'all know I like gold. It broke out, hit an all-time high, whatever. Look at what it did, just stayed there. It is having a nice week so far, though. Nice little turning point there on the oscillator, bouncing, trying to show us a little bit of action. Okay, I get it. There we go. Yeah, what's up, guy from India, dude? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Solana ETF potentially next as well. We're going to be taking suggestions here a little bit of gold. I mean, overall on gold here, biggest thing is this has... Let's bring this down to here. 82 bars. Let's see where the majority volume is sitting at 82 bars. Money flow profile, majority volume is still sitting low, which is a good sign. So price trading above that, nice. I mean, look at what you got so far on gold here from the swing low to the swing high there. You got a 618 bounce back to the 5. I would want it to clear that 382 around 2411 and then possibly get a potential move out of there. You can see volume, again, starting to dissipate up here, which is good. Price breaking through roughly that 2.6 level would be a nice little breakout move and something I would really want to see. You still got an imbalance sitting up here that originally rejected, so it's a good sign that this wick almost took out the entire imbalance there. But it just so happens to line up with this previous high. So biggest thing on gold right now is I would honestly want to watch this thing again break up over 24.27. I think you could have that move to retest 24.70 or so. But man, this is sitting above majority volume at this consolidation. It is, again, showing that beautiful bounce off the 618, which is good. I'm not a huge fan that this thing couldn't bounce off of this previous high, but I'm not going to sit there and let it wreck the idea of this thing bouncing. I think it has a good case of bouncing right now, especially after trading that Fibonacci. So right now on the daily for gold here, again, let's just get over that 427. Go to the 4 hour now and see, where's the potential. I think right now, today, all it needs to close over to continue this upside move is 2403. Again, we have FOMC tomorrow. So with FOMC tomorrow, I would just be careful. It's just something that it needs to happen, because FOMC tomorrow is going to be probably what's going to determine where we're going to head probably by the end of the month, which, again, luckily, end of the month is just in a few days, so we're not far off. Friday is the 2nd of August, so we'll see how August does. But going into the end of this week and the end of the month, watch to see if gold can at least, with FOMC, either go up, retest this 2421, or, hold above this high here, which is 2403. That'd be kind of ideal. But I do like it where it's at for now. This slope just got broken. There's that change character you're seeing already, which is really nice. So I would really want to see if this thing can actually make a breaking move after closing today on this 4 hour. We got 2 hours left. So closing that above there on that 4 hour would be fantastic. So we'll see if that happens. If it doesn't, then we'll be targeting, probably redo the slow 2362. If it does break above that high, just target that 2421. I think it'd be pretty easily hit. So keep an eye on that on gold. Let's just go back to Bitcoin. We did look at the 4 hour on Bitcoin. What happened with Bitcoin? It's just, I think there's just fear in the market on top of the U.S. reports today on consumer confidence. We had the home prices pushing higher, but at a slower rate. We had the home updates this morning. And then, again, we had the 8.18 jobs that were added last month, but it's still down from the month of May. Okay, so it's, yet again, anything in the downward slope, especially with the jobs report, is not the best thing for the market. That's pretty much why we're down today. Besides, the consumer confidence wasn't too bad. It's definitely 5.4% on that year ahead inflation expectations. So, I mean, I don't know. Everything today on the reports didn't line up very well. But I will say, overall, the entire U.S. stock market was beyond extended. It was well beyond extended. This thing was just absolutely ripping for weeks, man. This thing went up, hit like the NASDAQ had, multiple gap ups, and then hit a high of, what is this? Almost 21K. I mean, this thing off of its last correction, without any rate cuts, right? Went and ran 22%. That's like not two times. Yeah, I would say a little bit over 2 times as much as it's supposed to do in a year, right? So just overall, the pure upside move we had on the NASDAQ and everything is probably why you see price kind of falling as hard as it is right now on the U.S. side. Weekly chart, though, the Fibonacci from its last correction actually lines up beautifully with this previous high here. And like we said already, if we have these lines plotted already, if price were to enter this area, this is what we'd be watching. A lot of it comes also from, I think this is a monthly level, or this might just be coming from a Fibonacci. That's probably coming from a Fib. Yeah, for sure. So this pretty much comes with a Fibonacci range here to be watching, because this overall massive extension, we talked about how when price extends as much as it does, and you see that the 618 and the 50% start to line up above previous highs, usually that means it has made a big enough extension to actually create a correction. So we've had that. Now we watch to see what it does between the 50 and the 618 on the NASDAQ, which would be this 1859 and the 1950. So kind of watch that this week. You already see it already broke that low, but it's early in the week, which is a really good sign that it could potentially bounce by the end of the week, depending on how FOMC goes tomorrow. So yeah, that's the biggest thing with the U.S. market. But again, Bitcoin, we've seen this reaction before with the previous seized Bitcoin that was in fear of being dumped, right? and being sold. Germany was selling its Bitcoin. Now the U.S. government, are they going to sell the Bitcoin? Or are we going to save it for the reserve that Trump wants to do, right? That's the thing. It's like that reserve is interesting because, again, there's a plan in place there's going to be a plan in place to buy 550 Bitcoins every day for up until, I don't know how many millions of Bitcoin we want to hold as a reserve. But then right now, Trump's not in office yet, right? We still have a few months before we even determine that. And so with this amount of Bitcoin that's just sitting in limbo right now, people are in fear of it being sold because of, because of Biden, Harris, I don't even know. Because of the Biden-Harris, fighting against, potentially Trump creating that reserve is probably the best way to put it. I don't even know. It's very, very political, and to the point where it's not really. I'm not going to sit here and just say things are going to happen when I have no clue, honestly. So it's interesting to hear those rumors about them potentially selling it because of that reason. It's hard. I don't know. Because we mostly do technical analysis here anyway. So 65,500 again on Bitcoin just comes from that weekly chart. It's coming from this previous open close high. We talked about that. Hit it very nicely. But for that 4 hour, like we said, 4 hour nicely coming off of these highs. Again, we've been in heavy bullish money flow for a while. It broke out, hit that 70K mark. It's coming back down. So seeing it extend on the oscillator, but then coming back to retest this weekly level, and it's already extended to the downside. It's a pretty good sign. I mean, we could see, again, more consolidation here on Bitcoin. I wanted to pull up the money flow profile with where we are at here because I want to see where that majority volume is sitting in this current range that we've been in. Administration. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Goodness gracious. Biden-Harris administration. Under them, the rumor is they hate Bitcoin. No Bitcoin reserve, right? Sell all the Bitcoin the U.S. seized. That's, whatever, however you want to put it. We'll see. We'll see. All right, here you go. So again, majority volume didn't change there. Yo, dude, man said he's French, dude. You at the Olympics right now? Please tell me you're streaming. You're watching the stream from Paris at the Olympics right now. Please tell me that. That'd be cool. But here you go, majority volume. Majority volume right now rejected at 68K on the daily, right? Majority volume sitting right here. I mean, look how heavy these blocks are. Look how heavy these volume blocks are. 66 all the way to 69K. A lot of volume, right? Value range. You can see why, price could be bought or sold there. Pretty much sold when it made that breakout run, but majority volume is still sitting up there. So, okay, right now we're below it. Do we close under that today? If we do, again, guess what? Let's now talk about Fibonacci. Let's pull our Fib. Because on Bitcoin here, if we go to pull our Fibonacci, does the 50% level, does it line up with this previous swing point? That's kind of the key right now. Does it line up with that swing point? Almost got very close there. So we can see price actually went and extended here. Didn't fully showcase that 50% would be there. There's your new high. Right now, I'd be a little bit more bearish on the daily. I'm not going to say this thing's going to break 50K or something crazy like that to be like realistic. I think we could maybe come to retest this swing high now. The swing lower high there was 62,860. I think you could wick down to that 50% retracement as well. That's very possible. But again, we have a weekly level we're watching right now at 65,500 roughly, right? Right here where we held before, right? And price has pretty much treated that as the median during this current range. So right now, if price is going to continue to trade above really 65K, I'm not going to be really stressed about where Bitcoin's heading. I don't think you need to be if it's going to be well above 65K. Again, FOMC's tomorrow. So if FOMC's tomorrow, right, let's wait to see what happens with that. We have a 99.1 or whatever BK was saying, 0.1% there, that we have, no rate cuts tomorrow. Now, that doesn't mean that we won't have one in September. There's still a lot of talks about having one in the U.S. in September. And actually potentially 2 this year. So be on the lookout for that. Fantastic moves so far, though. The fact that it goes up, hit 70K over the time that I was gone, incredible. It's 100% showing that it wants to continue to hold its value, so that's pretty sick. So let's keep an eye on continuing to hold 65K, and then we'll kind of go from there. Let's go over to Ethereum. Hold on real quick. Sorry. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. Sorry, there's a trade that's going my way here for the past few days that I've been waiting on closing, but it's not a crypto trade. So the stock's up big time. Actually, it's up like 4%. All right. Is Warren still the problem regarding Democrat candidates? I mean, he's always been a problem, man. Everything is dumping. XRP is pumping. All right. The only way I will agree with you if XRP is actually pumping, I'll pull up XRP right now and it's up over 5%. That's the only way I'll say, hey, it's potentially pumping. Yeah, no, get out of here. This thing's 4.65%. Not even close, man. There's no pump city on that one. Not even close. Look at XRP. You're telling me this garbanzo beans is pumping right now? Absolutely not. Again, over 5%, I maybe would give you the pumping tag, but it's not happening. Not happening. There's in the chat on that one. It's not pumping. Nah, no way. This is a U.S. stock movement right here. This ain't no crypto movement. This is U.S. stock movement right here. This ain't no crypto movement. Nonetheless, guys, I'm proud of my XRP gang, though. I mean, I'll be honest, you guys are ruthless. I will say. You let it go hit 40, you didn't cake your pants. You let it go to 62, it's back up. Congrats. Again, though, I'm going to be honest, I don't like XRP. I did in the past. I did when it was one of the only altcoins. I bought it when it was one of the only altcoins, when Bitstamp was the only platform you could buy it on. I was super excited. It made its run to, what was it, $3? Yeah, it made its run to $3. I, closed out a good bit of like $2 or something because it literally went to $3 and then said, hey, no, I don't give a damn. Rug pull, right? Rugged it from there, and at that point, I just gave up and sold the rest of it around like $1. So after that occurred, I was like, I'm not dealing with XRP anymore, and I'm so happy that I sold it when it made that move because literally has done absolutely nothing. It's done nothing. So yeah, no, get XRP out of here. Okay. That being said, let's go back to Ethereum. Not even up 4% today. No, I'm playing with you guys, though. If you want to buy XRP, go ahead. Okay. So it's your decision. All right. I should say your funeral, right? No, just kidding. Maybe. Or am I? I knew that thing like that viral. Those guys that do that. God, that makes my eyes go nuts. Okay. Ethereum, baby. Rejection off of the 70% breaker block. Nice. That is we got about a little less than an hour here left on the stream. Okay. Ethereum made a rebound with good old Bitcoin and rejected that 3527. I know we talked a little bit about this, but with the change of character coming into play, this thing is bouncing off that 50% retracement on the daily. But again, this is like the biggest little bear flag I've ever seen in my life. When you see a price actually extend like this and then completely just climb back up from a price, this is making that bear flag break. Your odds right now of this thing going to retest 32.27 are pretty high, and the next target would be 31.25 on Ethereum. Very high odds on the 4-hour here for that is your bear flag break already. You got a 16% order block down there. Watch that. That'd be my first overall target. Daily, again, closing down like this, not a good sign. So, I mean, even with this current swing back and forth here, boom, rejecting 50% and the 618. Again, yeah, I would say 3175 is good too. 3200 good as well for the downside target. But again, Ethereum overall, as you can see, it's it's Jay chilling. It's Jay chilling. We got a little bit of sell off with the ETFs trading. That's completely normal. We saw that in Bitcoin. We're seeing it now. I'm going to do daily on this. I want to see where the volume's sitting. Sorry, there you go. Never mind. So,
Who's your daddy?
okay, so again, if you're not using the one free indicator that you always see me use, aka the money flow profile by LuxAlgo, I don't know what the hell you're doing, because again, this I really want to. I'm not even gonna go. Nah. It's just insane. Okay, you can see. Look. This is volumes at the end of the day. Everything, especially on crypto. The best part about crypto now. Well, I mean, it's always been the best part about crypto, and like Forex is like volume is king, right? News is king in majority of other markets. Volume's great. Watch where majority of people are willing to trade this thing. See how price reacts to that area, and then follow in which the way price reacts. It's just that simple, right? We've been in an overall downtrend. It finally regained that, but again, rejected majority volume, and then you're back into that bearish trend. So right now, I mean, this downside move is inevitable at this point. It has sold off twice over 2 days, made yourself a little bit of a bounce back, but again, bear flag formation. Today's breaking. Your odds right now to hit 31.73, pretty high. So we'll see where that goes. But again, money flow profile, man, it's absolutely free. Go check it out. You're not going to regret it, I promise. But, man, yeah, that's pretty much it on ETH. I can't tell you much more. The downside looks so good right now. But let's go to something that looks pretty good on the upside, which is Solana with that weekly breakout price of the 74.37. That one's money. Fair value gap lining up at 160, right dead center of the, what you want to call it, of the fib retracement as well, which is money in the bank. So honestly, I'd be watching that as well. Not too bad. One sec. Okay, yeah, sorry. So yeah, 174.37. Watch for that bounce back. Could be pretty clean. Will we see 3K again on Ethereum? I mean, I would go for 3,100 first before we talk about 3K. It's not really a point talking about it yet. No real point of talking about it just yet. But lovely little reject so far on Solana. And again, all I want to see is these weekly highs hold at 170. Please hold 170 there, Solana. I beg you. Please hold it, and we'll be good. Hold 170. I think we'll be fine on Solana. That's pretty much where I'm going to leave it. But again, like we said on the NASDAQ. Where's the Nazi? NASDAQ coming down and finally retesting that zone we were watching for a while before we even came on stream. Guys, crude oil goes up, right? Hits about 85, 84, and then completely just gets dumped on, right? That was a huge rally we watched before it to 88. Tried to bounce back, couldn't hold up. Remember we loved the buys over 80, and we discussed this order block there. Again, this is what we talk about reaction, guys. Have you ever seen price react to an order block, regardless of the percentage? I mean, this is 8% order block, but again, it doesn't matter. Price react to it twice there. That's confirmation as well right here. You had 2 times the price point right into 83s, roughly 84, closed beneath it here. The probability, guys, of it retesting the high again, not high, right? Sorry. The probability of retesting that order block again is not very high. It's, at the end of the day, the more simplistic you make things on higher time frames, the easier it is to be finding good levels to trade and potentially stacking the odds in your favor, right? So seeing this reject once, bam, it's like, okay, that could have just been a day where it's like it rejected. Okay, we'll see what it does the next day. Next day, boom, but gets bought up. Okay, cool. I'm not going to really short this thing yet. Boom, rejects it again. Okay, there's something up with 84, right? Something up with 84. Right, this is common sense, right? Some people don't have common sense, which is fine. They're usually really smart in something else if they don't have common sense. But again, here's your common sense. Again, rejects that same area, then drops, right? Okay, yeah, but it's holding 80s, right? It's holding these highs over here. If I put up the money flow profile, I'll probably show it's holding high volume. Price then goes up again 2-3 days in a row, then confirms a lower high after wicking that exact same zone. My odds right now for this thing to continue lower off of this level after it happened to do the same thing 2 other times are way greater to the downside than any upside. It happened 3 times, right? The chances of it happening a 4th time are very low compared to it going to the downside. So that's what, use that common sense. I promise you, making it simple can be very effective. Can be very, very effective, okay? But that's pretty much crude oil for you. I mean, downside target 75. That's it. That would be it. I mean, you can maybe take it to like 73, but trade's gone. Trade's gone. You gotta wait. Wait, what is going on? Do you think ETH will reach 10K? Ethereum, I like 5. Yeah. 10K, I think in the future, maybe. Why is the graph so colorful and polluting? Because I don't want to waste my eyes on garbage black and white candles. That's why. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? What's up, Plays? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, man. We talked about gold already. Upside looks promising so far. Remember, market sells off, gold usually bounces. Dimensions, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. ES selling off. All right. You know what? Let's take suggestions. I'll look over the euro really quickly, but if you want to go over anything specific, throw in the chat. Let's go over it. Let's go over it. It's been a while, man. I want to see what you guys are into right now. I don't even know new currencies I've been trading, to be honest. I think Jasmine made a run over the weekend. Is that Matic? Man, we haven't looked at Matic in a hot minute. Yo, Dimensions, dude, just use try the money flow profile and the smart money concepts. You want a free indicator. Those are our 2 best, in my opinion. I freaking love the money flow profile. I use that for my trades as well. I can pretty much tell you direction as well. Man, the euro, guys. Let's get this straight, guys. Yo. Dang. Either way, guys.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddies in the chat, Huddle Gang? Where's my Huddle Gang at? Who's your daddies in the chat, please? Who's your daddies in the chat right now, Huddle Gang? Come on. Please. Please. Give me 1 second. All right. Don't. RFK, my daddy. Who's your daddy? RFK. The best indicator is the price. All right, Fabio. Yeah, man. If that's how you want to trade, go ahead, man. I don't have anything against you trading differently. I don't have anything against you trading whichever way works for you, man. That's what we're all about here. We just, overall, though, help the people that want something visual, man. I'm a visual person, man. I need to see it on my chart. Price is boring as hell. Price ain't no fun to look at. Price is boring. Jerome is daddy. Jerome is 100% daddy. 100%. Yo, reason I was saying who's your daddy is because we talked about the 9-5 exit, 9-9 exit on the euro. We pretty much tagged it right there. Again, 37% order block, though. You can't make that ish up. Look at this. Boom, boom. I mean, come on. That's a big time who's your daddy. Don't order block me. I mean, cheesers. That's it, baby. That's it. Gold, we went over earlier. All right, let's go to suggestions. We had render from Dane. You know, I haven't looked at render, man. I'm kind of interested now. Render at 6. All right, render at 6. Okay, I'll take it. I haven't looked. This is a long-term play that I like. Render, we liked a lot at 7. It held 7 forever. Looks like it's just consolidating now. Below 7, though, I would be a little bearish. I'm not going to say I'm going to be bullish on this thing. Below $7. We really like that $7 range. So for now, though, downside moves. I mean, we could see 5 probably. There's potential of 5. I'm not going to say it's going to hit 5 like today. But if we definitely break this low here around 560, let's just go straight for $5. But I do, you know, $6 is fine. Render, I do like one of those I've liked for the long term. It's not something I put a ton of money in, but I do hold some. I've bought in it every time it's touched 7. But overall, I mean, this still chilling at 6 while I was gone and hit 7 a few times. That's fine with me. I'm not gonna be stressed about that. That's fine with me. But for now, I mean, it's it's just been consolidating on this 4 hour and the daily here. So we need to just see where it wants to head here. It's either needs to break this 567 low or break out of like, you know, 730 or something. One of those. I'm the CEO of Bitcoin. Someone said that Gary Gensler's out at first day. Yeah, dude, we were in there. I'm not the CEO of LuxAlgo, no. I'm the CO. I got to remember I say that right. CCO. 2 C's. Two C's, CC on it. CC on that ish. All right, let's go to the next one. Did the oscillator matrix retire? No, I look at it every once in a while. I just, when it does this, I'll look at it each time, but when it's like that, it's just not worth looking at. I actually use the oscillator a lot for the stocks, for the stock side. Brad said, no, not Brad. ICP, somebody said ICP. ICP rejecting that breaker and the lows, man. This thing probability going back to 7, much greater. I would target downside 740. Is there any Trump news? God, what? What Trump news? And 1 second Bitcoin trading. Oh, is there any Trump news going to happen? I mean, it just depends on the election, man. It comes down to that. If he wins the election, there's a lot of news that's gonna happen. Like he's gonna. Well, we'll see how well he endorses Bitcoin. But where are we at? XRP kind of trash. Agreed. Hold on. Render. Here we go. Dubcat. Muscle one Dubcat. What is Dubcat? Oh no. Oh no. What is this? I don't even know what that ticker symbol is, to be honest. BKGPT. All right, let's go Link. Somebody said Link earlier. You just ignoring gold. No, we went over gold like 3 times, man. Gold right now, your target. Go back on the stream if you want the full on target. But again, I'm upside of 24.21. Easy. Looks like if it closes over this swing high right now, it could easily hit that. Let's do the Link. You need your own coin, man. BK, you need your coin. All right, Link, bottom of the range, man. Link, another one that I like, hold as a speculative play. Another speculative number. All right, 38 bars. Let's see on the weekly where it's sitting. Rejecting that price. All right. Rejecting that majority volume between 14 and 15. Makes sense. I mean, let's go to the daily here and see how many bars we got going on. We're kind of in no man's land when it comes to order blocks and fair value gaps, so we like to look at the money flow profile. 265 bars Gosh, man, that's a lot of bars. That's a lot of bars, broski. 265. 265. Not the amount of trading days in a year. 265. I unplugged Alexa. All right, rejecting though, again, 1415 high volume level. Look where the majority volume is sitting, 1415 price, even within those many bars. Okay, so same area, right? We just looked at. So again, I would want to get over 15 to even extend this any higher, right? And to even go higher. We need volume for one. Tight range is holding well. Like I said, there's not really much you can say about the order blocks. Order blocks are extended here. There's not many imbalances either. We got to create an imbalance. But again, getting over that 15 would be ideal. There's your majority. 15. 15 is the price. It tried to a lot, but 15's that price. I'm like, Nvidia is finally coming back down to earth. So again, y'all know my theory on the Fibonacci ideas, right? Fibonacci ideas. This thing actually obliterated any Fibonacci idea. Let's go to the weekly here. Weekly from here, right, from this correction low to this high here. The minute the 618 got above that previous high on the Fibonacci was the minute that you should be screaming, okay, this is well extended. I mean, it would have been on this week, right? This 130s area that it hit. That's it. Like, so seeing that, it's like, if you would have taken a short play that was, either option side that would expire end of this year, like just from it extending as much as it did, it was inevitable. But again, guys, you have to understand, okay? We've talked about this on stream a bunch, but it's been a minute. You have to understand it doesn't matter what stock it is, unless this stock is like, hey, this is the only stock that, banks in its own niche, right? Like Nvidia, obviously big AI plays right now, making a ton of money with their servers, right? For hosting AI, right? Huge. Great AI play. But again, this is the stock market, my friends. If it runs 85% from its last correction, but overall, if it runs even from its last, designated price where it had a little bit of consolidation and zero downside, you're looking at 262%. There's no stock that's going to hold 262%. I'm sorry. If it runs over even 100% in a short period of time, aka maybe 2-3 months, you need to sell some. I sell all of it, honestly. You're going to get a good buy again at some point. Nvidia, well overvalued, even though it's bringing in the big bucks with the whole AI stuff. Again, it's just people are going to waterfall into it, but eventually what's going to happen is people are going to finally say, hey, holy crap, I've made a crap ton of money. I need to close out of some of this because it is overvalued. They're going to start closing it. Some big whale's going to sell a decent amount, and then you're going to start seeing a little bit of a, panic sell for the most part. But even if you were in, let's just say, obviously this split before it made that run to, 140-ish. Even if, you bought it down here, you're still well up in the green. So, like, obviously, if your average price is sitting in, like, the 50s or the 60s, you can probably just hold it. But, it's very easy. Very easy. When you get 200% on any stock, just take some profits. Take some profits. Some man said Matic. Let's see. Matic. Oh, Matic, my boy. Okay, this is the crappy part about crypto versus stocks sometimes. Crypto hitting these lows, man, it might take a while to get out of the trenches, right? Could take a while to get out of the trenches. I do like the 50 here. 50%, 50 cents is trying to hold here on Matic. We recently had a move, back in February, beginning of the year. Remember, we had a trade going up to like the 115s. And then it just got demolished during that down run. So, again, it's retesting the lows. It's not really something that I would be too fond of right now, to be honest. It's trying. But if you're going to be bullish on Matic, it's got to get through 80. I think we've discussed this. It's got to get through 80. It's got to get through 80. All right, I'm going to go over gold again for somebody like literally has a heart attack. The amount of people that ask for gold a day is insane. Gold, again, all you want to do is close on gold over this previous swing high here. This high was 24.03, okay? 24.03, close over that price. And then, again, upside target on gold would be 24.21. So keep an eye on that on the 4-hour here. After it gets to 24.21, again, that 24.27 price was on daily. Yeah, daily price I would wanted to clear. But we talked about how, again, Forex loves Fibonacci levels. There's your 618 bounce, and then also clearing back over 50%. If it can get over 40 at 24.11, though, I'd be happy. But again, for now, target is that 4-hour open close high sitting there at the base of that order block of 24.20 for the most part, 24.21. Honestly, 420 blaze, just target that. But again, 24.21 is good. 24.27 could be good too. But I think go for that lower price first. Let's go over Avalanche. Absolutely, Dame. Let's do it. Oh, Avalanche. Another one. Altcoins. So here you go, guys. Yet another reason why Solana is literally... If you have not bought Solana yet, I don't know what you're doing. You know me. I freaking love Solana. Solana is king. I love my Solana. I will never regret buying Solana, even if it goes to 0. It's given me plenty of profits over the years. I'm very happy with it. But like, golly, dude, like all altcoins are getting absolutely obliterated, and Solana almost goes for a new all-time high. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Avalanche, yeah, it's an interesting one. Again, why I pretty much have dumped the majority of my money in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. But Avalanche is one that I've bought it at 36 and 32. The last time I retested those lows. I haven't bought since. The next time I'd probably buy would be in the low 20s. It'd be down here, like probably close to 20, if not lower. Remember when it was, it hit 64, remember? Because it came from the weekly up and closed low. We were shitting our pants that day when it hit 64. Solana's king. Solana's, I mean, guys, again, I can't stress this enough. I understand. Solana, $177. Oh my God. It's $177. I understand you guys like stuff that's less than $10. You like stuff that's less than $20. Hell, you like stuff less than $50. Guys, this is $177. That is not much. That is not much for a single coin. Imagine if you had a chance to buy, I'm not saying it's going to get as high as Bitcoin, but imagine if you had a chance to buy Ethereum at $177, right? I think 100% Solana could be worth the same value as Ethereum down the road, 100%. So again, it's just one of those things. I mean, if you don't know me for the first time you're here, this is me. This isn't LuxAlgo. This is me. Big Solana guy. That's me. That's just me, though. Not LuxAlgo. That's me. Big Solana guy. I've loved it. Every time it dips, I buy it. But again, it's just, I mean, it's just incredible. Incredible network. I mean, I've been in it for a while. It's been great. But yeah, Doge. Nah. I was gonna see what else. What's up? What's the winner today? Natty Gas. Up almost 4% today. Gold 3% today. Makes sense. Or gold futures 3% today. Yo, Cryptic, how you doing, man? Baby's good. Baby number 2 is here. She's experiencing her first chart. I think she's seen some trading view charts in the time that I've been gone. I'll tell you that. HNT, man, I haven't looked at Helium in forever. Helium's one thing that really got me into Solana as well. But again, I've been buying Mobile. I think is great. Mobile, again, here you go, Dane. You want a cheap coin? Buy some Mobile, man. I mine Mobile for the most part. I buy it every once in a while. Yet another great use case of the Solana network, though. But I, started off mining helium for a long time. I think helium is fantastic as well. Helium is one of those that I do have a decent amount just because I used to mine a ton of it before it, switched over to IoT. But, I just still hold some from those days. I do think helium overall, though, I love that look at how this thing came off of its high, but it's actually still up. It hasn't fully broken. Like on the weekly here, it's had 2-3 weeks now that it's been pretty bullish on. Again, this also runs on the helium. Their entire network runs on Solana now, right? They have the conversion to Solana. So watching to see if this thing, if it wants to, obviously it rejected this weekly high of 555. If it wants to make a full pullback, we'll be watching like let's see here, 443 level, 443. On the daily here, great volume. Look at the volume difference here. Nice volume pickup on the weekly, which is really good. Seeing strong volume coming to helium. But overall, let's see here, 555. I would want it to see on the weekly it close over that 612 high, that order block there, and then maybe get continuation. We'll let her host a stream soon. That'd be pretty funny. I saw a feature on Jupiter Exchange that warns that the token can be locked by the owner to avoid selling. Anybody? Jupiter in general. Any token that is created they can decide if they want to be able to lock it or not. That's a pretty common thing. I haven't heard anything about the HMT being one of those. I don't know. I haven't heard about that actually. Again, I've been kind of AFK for a minute, though. That could be something new that I haven't seen or heard yet. Tia. Tia's so new, man. It's not one of those things that's created its value yet. I wouldn't really say. It's in a bearish trend, though. I wouldn't worry about it. And it said Tesla. Yeah, so I forgot. Yeah, Tesla. So if you guys recall, man, today got obliterated, by the way. If you guys recall, though, we got buys at 160. It doesn't matter. We're still killing it at 160s, baby. We're still killing it at 160s. Big pullback here. Earnings dropped it, right? Earnings dropped it. They missed on their EPS. But again, still with that 160 average, I'm not worried. Back to that 50% retracement. We're at 50% from that gap down. So, if it hovers around 220, man, let's go. Like, potential buys off here. Let's see. We'll see where it is over the next few days if it holds that 220. And again, this is a big news week, so I wouldn't really do anything with Tesla yet. But yeah. Any trades on Bitcoin you should take, man? I buy Bitcoin every week. It's not anything that I really trade, to be honest. I just buy it every week. Let me go real quick on the let's see what earnings we have coming on this afternoon. We posted on our report. Let's see, Tuesday after, I've got Microsoft, AMD, Pins, and Starbucks. Wow. Let's go look at Starbucks, honestly. We look at Pith. I look at Starbucks because, okay, so this, guys, look at Starbucks weekly here. What do you see? I see a beautiful, beautiful weekly low that is trying to respect right now. I think we could very much hold very well here. Starbucks quarterly. Ooh, I like too that last quarter reported a year-over-year loss. Imagine if we have a year-over-year win this next quarter on this report. It's projected, let's see, projected $925 billion on revenue. It missed last quarter. Quarter three, they missed last year by 1%. 2022 quarter three, they hit. Quarter 2 hit. They did beat a bit 2022. Or no, that was 23. Sorry. 22 quarter 3 there. Boom, hit on the money. That was quarter 3, sorry. Yeah, so quarter 3 this year for the report there. We're going to see if we get that hit or not. Quarter 3 on EPS beat big time last year. Okay, let's see what it does in quarter 3. This is the only one I'm pretty much going to be watching right now. Yeah, I just like the price on Starbucks, to be honest. Let's see here. This one, Starbucks. This is end of July, right? Let's go back to end of July here. Remember they had a miss there. Even with the miss, the end of that last July here, it did gap up a tiny bit. Previous July when they hit on the money here, gap up, very nice gap up. Previous July before that, did they hit? Nice little gap up there as well. And they hit as well, dude. I mean, honestly, dang. Even with it at 75, this thing looks like it's ready to get cooked. But it looks like it's ready to rally. We'll see if it does. Summertime. They launched those summertime drinks as well, which is interesting to see. Curious if it really wants to make its moves or not. How's the premiums doing? How are Starbucks premiums doing? Volatility 107% right now. That's nuts. That is nuts. That is nuts. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm trying to see what their average is. Average is 107, it looks like. The volatility is already driving in some decent price movements, it looks like. Let's look at the Microsoft ones here in a second as well. Let's see something. Hold on, sorry. This thing's being weird on me. Wouldn't mind looking at the Microsoft setups. Angie, I appreciate you. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. All right. MSFT. Yo, Mike, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'll be live for another, I don't know, 22 minutes. Like 22 minutes. $22 minutos. Dang, dude. Disney's doing really good. Disney off those lows. Weekly levels on stocks is just king, man. Look at this weekly low at 90. 90 was the price. There's lots of time I looked at Apple. I've been watching Apple. It's not bad. It hasn't fallen as much as Jupiter. Kind of want to do a YOLO on Starbucks. A YOLO trade on Starbucks would be fun. Let me see. I don't know which ones I would go for, though. I don't know which ones I would go for. Think it looks like the ones I would like would be like which ones? 80s would be fun. I invested $5 today on Starbucks. It was a latte. Their drinks are so expensive. All right, Jupiter, man. Jupiter making that 4-hour push and then comes off. It broke that swing low already. Right now 4-hour doesn't look too good. 4 hour doesn't look great. 4 hour, I could see us retesting $1, but remember, $1 is always it. $1 is always the price to watch. Daily here again, rejected like we talked about already. Again, reject, 3 rejects in a row. Common sense says, hey, let's short here at 108, right? But there you go. Right back down today, another 4%. Again, common sense can play a big part in what you're looking at, especially with like just the order blocks in general. Jupiter, though, on the weekly, though, looks really good, to be honest. If I can get it anywhere else, let's look at Kraken. It's all the same. As you can see, I don't think there's anything that's had it the longest. That's funny. Does Binance not even have Jupiter on? Yeah, it just has it on Tether. Interesting. Yeah, rejected a weekly open close high there as well. So, I mean, watch that dollar hold on Jupiter. If it holds it, maybe. I'm going to look at, hey, where's Pepe? He's over here. Find me. Here. Here's the wheel, man. The Pepe wheel. Forgot to add him in there. Let's look at, how does Microsoft been doing? Microsoft has their earnings after hours. These are going to move markets too, guys. These are going to move markets too. That's the price action concepts indicator, if you're asking. These will move markets before FOMC tomorrow as well. And they've been beaten quarter over quarter. Gotta love that. Last quarter four, they missed. Wow. Okay, so EPS missed last quarter. That's a good sign. Maybe they beat this quarter. Year over year, that's an easy beat, looks like. For the most part, it should be well beaten year over year. That's a good sign. If that smokes, it'd be awesome too. Quarter four, they missed on revenue as well, and then pretty much just beat after that for the most part, except for quarter two. So they pretty much beat every quarter except for quarter four of 2023 or 22. 2023 quarter four. They beat as well. So, again, though, they missed in 22. There's your quarter four in 23. There's your beat. So, it was 0.269. I don't know why I was saying it was 22. I'm dumb. 2.69, and we're looking at 2.94. SNO is 2.55. They pretty much killed it last quarter four on Microsoft. I wonder if it was end of July report. Here you go. Boom. This had a gap up, and then the next day, wait, no. It gapped down next day. All right. That was in August. That was with that beat. I wonder if the end of last previous one here missed. Gapped up, though. Gapped up after that. So, I don't know. It, could just be determined, right? May, July here. Yeah, gapped up. Yeah, for the most part. Kind of just stabilized. This thing is sold off so much though in the past few weeks. This could be a kind of that area it wants to make that rebound off of. I mean, look at the money flow profile here. Let's just pull up its current range that it's in here. From here, here's your low. I'm going to take it all the way back to like here, right? We got 135 bars. Let's look at that. Where's that volume setting, right? Volume setting down. Okay. Volume setting lower. I thought it might be setting up here a bit. There is some decent volume, though. As you can see, gray box at 95 here. 95 billion at 423 and 419. So 420 seemed to be a decent price so far in Microsoft. I wonder if it would bounce back. Let's look at... Yeah, let's keep an eye on Pith. We haven't looked at this one in a minute either. Might as well look at it on its own network, right? Gosh, this thing good. Pith just tagged the same low on the weekly and then bounced. I mean, I don't know. That's probably all I would get. My opinion, Bitcoin top will be around 200 to 250K, temporary top, or what do you mean, Vibe? Like its next bull, like the bull run to that top? that what you're talking about? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's if you compare it to the last few, absolutely. 200. It's priced in close to 200K. Would be roughly kind of where it would be from its last movement we had in its previous cycle. So it's possible. 100% possible. I love the consolidation we're getting on Bitcoin in the 60s, though. Pith right now, dude, I mean, 46. I need back over 50, to be honest. I need back over 50. But like this consolidation on the weekly, I think is fantastic here for Bitcoin. We're literally just holding these highs, guys. I mean, you can't argue with the consolidation. You just can't. It's just so good. It's so clean. I'm not going to be too upset with this thing just like continuously trading between 56 and 68. Like that's fine. I don't care. Like do it, please. Like continue to hold that. That'd be insane. That'd be awesome. So long as it holds, 56 plus. Yo, Frankie, what's up, man? Appreciate you. I want to chat with you more. I don't know what I'm saying there. I did want to chat with you more, man. I don't know. We ran into each other one time. Wish we would have. I'm gonna mod you anyway. Might as well. Just mod all the ballers. I appreciate you, Frankie, for tuning in though. I wish we could chat more. Mr. Candles. I'll reach out to you, man. We could talk. We can talk a little bit. Since we didn't get to. I mean, guys, again though, that 65,500 is that weekly level. Is the weekly level. I mean, I would rather say that we did reject that breaker. Right? But again, I'm not really going to be worried about this thing if it's going to continue to hold over that weekly level. So long as it's going to hold that price, that's fine. But if we were to get a pullback after this beautiful V bounce, which, I mean, it pretty much just showed you that nice V bounce. You can see, like we already said, that 50% and that 382 is sitting right at that previous lower high there. So seeing it around 62, I mean, that's pretty clean. And then 50% on this fib retracement being at 61 and well above 60. I mean, I'm happy. I'm not worried about it. So we'll keep an eye on it. I mean, we're still waiting to hear more about what the government's going to do with that $2 billion, right? But again, guys, we're at a 1.3 trillion market cap. You think $2 billion off that market cap is going to do jack squat, guys? We have a 24-hour trading volume of $30 billion, and this is on Coinbase. I mean, it's just, again, who gives a rat's ass about $2 billion? I don't. I really don't. To be honest, it's not going to do much. There's like 60K still possible. I mean, again, if it's trading between 56 and 60, I mean, pour me another glass. I'll chill at this price all day. That's fine. We're just gonna wait it out. I'm just gonna wait it out. Come the election, we'll fire Gary, as quoted by Trump, and we'll see where we head from there. Just kidding. I mean, he'll definitely fire Gary, which would be awesome. But going from there, who knows? I mean, cycle's still in play, guys. Again, so long as all the Bitcoin hasn't been mined, the cycle should still be in your mind, okay? And we'll be dead by the time it has fully been mined. So, unless, no way Bitmain, I mean, we were just at the Bitcoin conference. No way Bitmain creates anything that's going to outmine the cycle, okay? I promise you. They know what they're doing. They're not going to create anything that's going to outmine the cycle, trust me. And no other company, I mean, profitability is everything, but they can't be profitable if all the Bitcoin's mined, right? So they're going to play their cards right. Cryptic, immediately, this has been flagged for whatever. I bet Google shuts us down now. Google's going to shut the stream down for sure. The minute I mentioned that. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes left here. Honestly, we're going to hit. Hold on. I forgot. We're going to hit earnings on stream. When portal indicator, that join the Discord and ask in there, man. To be honest, I don't know if there's still any Bitcoin to hold by then. There's always gonna be Bitcoin, man. Once all the Bitcoin's mined, again, there'll probably be a reserve, but there'll definitely be a reserve by then. But there's always gonna be Bitcoin available. Are you kidding me? People can't go a day without buying and selling. What do you think, Chief? Do hedging strategies work? Absolutely, man. Hedging's one of the #1 most profitable strategies. Any profits so far? On what, man? What are you talking about? Oh, we got 2 minutes left. Guys think Starbucks is going to pop or drop, baby? Which one? I can see... I'm going to think Starbucks. 82? What's that, 84? 84 could be a good price. 12%, 84. Lid will fly off. Let's hope so. Starbucks definitely, I think, could have a really nice earnings. Yeah, don't go there. I got my revenge on Chipotle, man. I got my revenge on it already. I swung some calls this week. It's just, there's no way people are gonna let that thing go below $50. You kidding me? I got my revenge. This thing went up 14% after hours, and the CFO said he's retiring, and it dumped. That was a bummer. But it's up 3% today, so it's all good. I got my revenge. That's pretty cool, Tom. UPS stock. When they report soon, don't they? Or they already did. Yeah, they gapped down. Terrible. Again, there's no reason to buy this stock with that gap down unless it's at actually a core weekly level, which it isn't. The only way I would want to buy UPS stock is like down to 120. Retest these highs. And you see like a retest 120. Completely fill back this major weekly gap that it had. It's still got room. Mew. You know what's funny? Mew is another one of those things that I saw like early. This thing's still kind of... What was this market cap? Um... 50. Look at this, man. I wouldn't be trading Mew until it hits 6. Give me 6 on this thing, even. 6 even. 50% retracement lines up with that weekly open close high there and this breaker. You got a breaker imbalance as well. Everything's saying 6. Anything below 7 is probably fine, but 6 is it. 6 is the money. Varun, my boy, how you doing? 6 is the money there. All right, good. I'm glad this is back down to 19. All right, that is the end of the market open. Let's see. Let's see how Starbucks does here. I don't really want to. Oh, the top should work. Latest. All right, we got about 5 minutes here, guys. But appreciate you tuning in and welcoming me back to the streaming game. Again, I will let you know within the Discord. If you're not in the LuxAlgo Discord yet, please join, guys. It's absolutely free. It's absolutely free. It should be in the description of this video. With this live stream, if you join, it's absolutely free. We have a bunch of fun trading channels, as well as if you do decide that you want to potentially sign up and try out LuxAlgo, you do get 30 days risk-free if you have enjoyed kind of the indicators I've been using today. I promise you, man, if you don't want to look at charts all day, indicators are your best friend. You can, like, I have a series of alerts where I don't have to do anything. It just alerts me when my setups occur, and then I just go about it, right? It's really nice. But again, we also have a group chat in here that is via this live stream. It's under the Hangout section. Just click Threads, click LuxAlgo Live. I'll notify you guys in there the next time I go live. Maybe tomorrow. It might be Thursday. I'll keep you updated, man. Again, I have a newborn that's barely. She's 20 days old now. That's crazy. She's already 20 days old. That's nuts. All right. Either way, I have a newborn. Trying to, and then there you go. I love Doberman using the money flow profile. Again, this is the simplest indicator. I mean, it's not simple, but it's like, or just to look at simple, but it helps so much. Join it though, absolutely free. It's discord.gg/lux. Come on, Starbucks. Give me 80. Yeah, we need a full report though. Yeah, there's nothing yet. Microsoft. How's Microsoft doing? Yikes. Microsoft with a dump. I use the price action concepts indicator in the, this is what, down 7% already? Microsoft report. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. There you go. EPS 295 versus the 290. 647 versus 642. They beat on both. Or no. Yeah. Beat on both. Probably not as much as expected. They wanted more. They wanted more earnings on it. They wanted a little bit more. It was 647. They barely beat. Again, guys, though, look at the weekly here. See, now it's coming back to a significant level. I'm sure it's an outlook thing. This outlook for the year probably isn't on par with what they've wanted, right? Usually comes down to outlook. $400. I see if it holds up over that. Down 7% already on what's it called? Microsoft already. Small cloud miss. Okay. Oh baby. Come on, Starbucks. And there she is. You keep going, baby. Oh, let's go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Where's the Starbucks report? Still, I don't have it yet, but come on. Keep it going. This is a good first push. Overall, good level. I mean, it's had a history of having good quarter. What quarter was it reporting? Does crypto arbitrage work nowadays with those scamming exchanges? I don't know, Vibe. I'm sure people do it all the time. I've seen it done on Solana meme coins a lot. That's probably the only one. I'm using the price action concepts indicator and the what's it called? Signals and overlays and money flow profile and the oscillator matrix. Is there no numbers on that yet? Maybe it's just having fun. There it is. Adjusted EPS 93 versus 92. Starbucks net revenue 911 versus 920. So miss on rev. There you go. This is better. 9192. 9392. Might be stagnant. So they were predicted 93. They got 92 on EPS. And or no. Wow, that's interesting. It was 93 on here, but this guy was saying it's. Who are you? Okay. This guy was saying it was 9.3 or 9.2 estimate. He had that backwards. I bet you it's EPS was 9.2. Might just be sideways into tomorrow. All right, guys. Microsoft though took the hit. RIP Microsoft. That's okay, guys. Man, Microsoft's needed to come down. I'm happy. Give me some more. I want to buy some up, please. Let me buy some up. Love earnings, man. Earnings with the price adjustments is the best. Honestly, if I were to actually look for a buy on something like Microsoft, though, guys, I would want to buy it probably at 350. Okay, I would want 350 buys. I'd need it down there. How to win funded trades, past challenges. Man, you just have a strategy to go by day. All right, that's all I can tell you. Don't mistake a strategy. Stick to it, man. Quit messing around with different strategies. Find one, stick to it. That's all I can tell you. All right, my friends. Like always, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow, remember, we have FOMC. We got non-farm change, okay, at 8:15 a.m. It's going to start the sentiment for the day. We got PMI from Chicago in 9:45, right? That's literally 15 minutes after open. Going to set the sentiment. Again, this is heavy day. I would honestly go enjoy the day. If it's sunny out, just go do something. Don't even worry about the markets. Okay, don't even worry about it. We had AMD, too. I didn't even see that. AMD hasn't posted yet. We'll see. But again, yeah, so tomorrow, again, heavy news day. I would suggest not even worrying about the market. But will be big time volatility. More than likely, what's going to happen is during up until the 2 p.m., right? It's probably just going to be chop. Classic FOMC price action probably going to be chop. Things won't get a little too crazy until we get the rate decision, which is predicted that 99% chance of there being no rate cut, which is pretty much what's going to happen. But then we remember at 2:30 you see Jerome start speaking, so it comes down to what this man says and what he's asked. He's at this point he's a veteran at dancing around the question. He probably shouldn't say anything too bizarre, but you never know, man. It's easy to slip up. We'll see what he does. But tomorrow, crazy day. We might be back on Thursday for a stream, so be ready for that. I will let you know, but that's why you stay tuned via the Discord. So join the Discord. Discord.gg/Lux, or just literally just Google search LuxAlgo Discord, okay? That's, as easy as that. If not, guys, follow the Twitter, okay? Again, I'll give you the, 1 second. I gotta just, let's end with this. If I can find it. There we go. There's your boy. There he is with his wrinkly pants. Dude, I got a call at 8 a.m. It's like, hey, you need to get here in an hour or you can't see Trump. I just grabbed whatever pants I could see, and I grabbed a coat, and I ran. So ignore my pants. Either way, saw the man. And insane. I'll tell you about this story some other day, dude. Unreal. Those of you saying that we paid a bunch of money to see him, we didn't. It's a crazy story. It's literally a crazy story. We wouldn't have paid a bunch of money to see him, to be honest. It's just a crazy story. I'll let you know at some point. Very cool, though, that we got to meet him. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Make sure you tune in the next time we stream. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back soon. Again, I'll let you know in the Discord. But hopefully you have a good rest of your day and possibly week. And come on, one more time for my people in the back. Let's go, Solana, baby.
Who's your daddy?
The fact it hit 190 when I was gone, I was geeking, man. So let's go, Solana. Hold that 174. Bitcoin holds 60K. We'll be happy. And I will see you guys as soon as I can. All right, guys. Have a great... I'm a big guy. I am a big guy. I'm big. That runs in the family, man. Runs in the family. Big boy. All right. I appreciate it, though. You don't want beef with me, Muppet. You want beef with me, bro. Now, we'll pump some iron for our boy Dane. Don't worry. You're a big guy. I thought you misspelled your. I was about to chat on you, brother. All right, guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your day. And one more time.
Who's your daddy?
Like always. Peace. Again, I'm second time dad now. Second time dad. 2 babies. 2 babies, man. I got my work cut out for me. Help me. Someone help me. Seriously, help. Just kidding. Oh, man. Where have I been? Oh, wait. We got to end with this. We got to end with a great song. Hold on. J. Dame said J. Do we end with, like, discotheque? I feel like we end with discotheque. I don't have the laser set up. Sorry. I think we just end with a discotheque. I'll get the laser and everything set up again the next time we stream, I promise. Monday night to the discotheque. Tuesday night to the discotheque. Which one was that? I don't have the smoke machine set up either. Either way, we'll get the... Here it is.
Monday night to the discotheque. Tuesday night to the discotheque. Wednesday night, what the hell? But I went to the discotheque. Thursday night to the discotheque. Friday night, I didn't want
We don't have
to
the laser on, so sorry guys. It's gonna be a boring one.
to the discotheque. Saturday night to the discotheque. Sunday night to the discotheque.
When you say pumping muscles, I am there. That's my boy Dave, dude. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
Monday night to the discotheque.
Guys, we're going to do some type of merch thing soon, I promise. We just got the merch back. So, I promise.
To the discotheque. Saturday night to the discotheque. Sunday night.
Varun, 90s kid, love this song. Me too, brother.
What the heck?
We'll have the laser and the fog machine up next time, guys. I appreciate you. Yet again, have a great day, potentially a great weekend. I love you. I'll see ya